All right, Libra. September messages. Let's do it. The crown is on. This is fucking serious. Put everything down and just listen. Just kidding. All right. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Does not matter how you resonate with this sign. There might be a nugget of wisdom in here for you. I call through messages always and only from the highest vibration of love and light. Always and only in the highest good of anyone who receives. So let's dig right in, Libra, and see what's coming in September for you. I've already seen for the collective that we're going to get a little bit of a calm in the storm toward the end of September when autumn really begins to bloom in the northern hemisphere. So yeah, end of September-ish, but let's get some specific messages for my Libras. Very good. Oh, you got Thor. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Your first, I've got the Viking Oracle out first. That's what we're using this month. So you got the big R, and I don't remember how to pronounce that, so I'm gonna look it up. And it doesn't tell me. Oh, ride ho. Ride ho. I don't know why that makes me think of your ride or die. That might mean something for somebody. Your joys are signposts to your purpose and destiny. Okay, this is cool because Virgo got a very similar message that September is going to be huge for them, really tapping into their life purpose and what they're actually doing here, okay? And how they came to, my way of saying it is I say we all came here to express love. We all came here to express the pure, unconditional love of Source. We all chose different ways to do that. Once you find your way, then everything falls into place for you, right? Not to say that life is easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it's easier, right? And we do that by lifting off all of the bullshit, right? All the trauma and all the and heal and disconnect from the old reality matrix, okay? But it says the journey is as important as the destination. Yes, so Libra, I know for a lot of you, my youngest is a Libra sun, so I know for a lot of you, anxiety is a thing, right? Like there's a lot of fear about what's coming, about what's going to happen next, about, about maybe the fear of people leaving your life or fear of, just what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen next month. There's a lot of fear around the future, okay? The key is to focus on where you are right now. And you know how you do that? Ground. Ground. Go outside, put your bare feet on the ground, sit your ass on the ground. Doesn't have to be bare, depends on where you live. You might get arrested for doing that, I don't know. And really connect to nature. If you cannot do that, then I do a visualization. My youngest is a Libra. I do a visualization every night that helps him visualize his, all the energy that might be hanging out of his body, pulls it back in. So put your body on like a suit. Not a power suit, but like a scuba suit maybe, okay? Like each toe and each finger, like just put it on like it's a very perfectly fitting suit, okay? And see if that helps you ground. That's just, okay, I just wanted to say that. Focus on the now rather than the burdens of the past or the unrealized future. Stretch, aim for new horizons. I love this. So the comfort zone is about to be stretched for you, Libra, in September. And it's going to be painful unless you can find a way to be in the moment, okay? And you're going to know when you're not in the moment because you'll be all of a sudden anxious about what's going to happen next or what's coming or whatever. Okay, so do whatever works for you to come back into your body and be here. Be present, okay? There are a ton of meditations on YouTube. You can search on YouTube anything to ground you into your body, okay? Try that. So let's just keep going. Work with the rhythms of life, not against them, okay? So there's a lot of resistance from the anxiety, right? So if you can find a way to shift your anxiety, I tell my son, anxiety and excitement are the same frequency. It's all what we assign to it. And so anxiety comes from assigning fear to an excitement about the unknown, right? We don't know what's coming. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next minute or the next hour or whatever. And so if you can shift that and assign happiness or anticipation or just pure excitement to this frequency, then that will also help you ground, okay? The Norse were very mindful of the now, as of life as it rhythmically unfolded, okay? Much more so than we are. They were adventurers and pioneers. They traveled great distances and understood that their journeys were to be as treasured as their destinations. In keeping with this concept, Rideau asks us to focus on every precious step of our own personal journey and not to concern ourselves too much with what might happen in the future or what has happened in the past. So if you're dwelling in the past too, find a way to get into your body and to be here in the present moment, because that's where we create, is in the here and now, not in the past, not in the future. You can only create something new. You can only make a choice to create something new when you're here, when you're fully in your body, okay? Then you got Thor. So I'm not worried about you, Libra, because I feel like you're figuring it out. So Thor is a very beautiful masculine energy, but let's see what's intended for this deck. I'm just curious. The time for action has come. Yes, so when you're grounded, when you're in your body, when you're fully here, decisions happen in the now. Like I just said, you'll have the courage. Like this is definitely a card of courage, right? You will have the courage to take a next step in something. Hesitate no more. Bust that rut. If you've been in a rut, Libra, I feel it. The summer has put you into a rut, right? September is going to bring the energy of opportunity to get you out of that rut. Protect those weaker than yourself. That's good. I like that. I like that for you. You can be both forceful and sensitive. You are loved and protected. Thor has his shield arm around you. I love that. So imagine that. This is your protection. So tune into this when you're feeling afraid of the future. Tune into Thor. Ask that energy of that courage, that courageous energy. And he also, his story is it's almost like the hero's journey is he evolved, right? He evolved to be a better individual, to be a better man, and maybe that's just Marvel's version, but still, we're going to take that message, right? That's the message coming through. Then, okay, and this is 5 and 41, 2 5s, okay? Rideau is 5 and this is 41, 2 5s, big change. You've got big change coming. You have got to be centered in your body so that you can make these decisions that are coming up, because they're going to be really good, Libra. They're not going to be bad, okay? They're going to be really good and exciting. And then you got number 1. So these decisions, these big changes that are going to allow you to make all these decisions is going to bring you back to the beginning of the next cycle, all right? Not back, but, get you forward, okay? So Fehu, let's see what this one says. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Fehu. I said it right. But let's look at this. Like, I feel like he's kind of sad. Let's see. He's one of the runes of the Elder Futhark. It literally means cattle, and the symbol itself resembles the horns on cattle. The Vikings, who traveled quite a bit, had to carry portable forms of wealth with them as they traded or explored. Their wealth wasn't measured in gold. Cattle, for instance, represented a type of mobile wealth. Okay. Wealth that was literally on the hoof. So this rune is an apt symbol for the idea of prosperity within the Viking paradigm. Okay, so it says the skills and gifts you have within you are your greatest treasure. Libra, you have so many skills that you do not even share with people, that you don't even, it's like you keep them a secret, okay? Because you talk yourself out of, well, I'm no better than anybody else. It's time for you to start owning your gifts and your skills and your abilities. They will never be stolen. Pay attention to, that might be the fear, right? Like if you speak it, somebody else will take it. Somebody else will say, but I'm better than you. And that's, who cares? Who cares? Let other people do what they're going to do. You share your gifts and your skills now. They will never be stolen. Pay attention to the way you view the links between personal power and wealth. Interesting. Prosperity needs to be developed over time and then shared, okay? So if maybe you have a fear of, maybe this is a money block that's clearing for you in September, Libra. You might have a fear of, maybe if I have money, that I'm going to be bad. I'm going to do bad things with it. Dive into that. Go into that. There's Akashic healing. There's past life regression. There are ways that you can look at that. But just get into a meditative state and say, show me what's in my way here. Show me what belief I'm holding on to here. And then you can have a conversation with it and confront it, and then you can let it go. All right, so that is your September, Libra. Big change, beautiful stuff coming.